You wouldn't believe it. They were, how they were calling out the different people. 26, 27. Who? What is up, everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Travelmation Retreat. Here we are, live with and man, we are already having the best time here. We hope that you're here with us. If you're not here with us, we're glad that you're watching from home. And first, before we say anything, we've got to give a shout out to our missing friend.
We're missing somebody.
We're missing our dear friend,
It's
Christina
sad.
Riccio. If you're watching, we hope you're watching. And we're tearing up out here, but we miss you.
We do miss you.
So
Our text threads have been hot, though.
text threads are hot.
Keeping her in the loop.
That's right.
She got to watch the press conference we just did a few minutes ago.
Great press conference.
So-
What was your favorite announcement?
Oh, my favorite announcement. I like the bundle idea.
Yeah,
You know?
a combo package.
Yeah, save
It's a
some
big
money.
deal.
Register for both.
Register
That's a good
for both.
deal.
Yep.
Probably my favorite. Well, I have another favorite. Can I talk about mine?
It's fine.
We've got a new chief media officer. Help me
Yes.
out. Thank you.
There you go.
A new chief media officer.
Sweetest lady.
She's really going to take us to the next. Adam's been on
E-News Daily.
with Mario Access Hollywood. I want to get on Access Hollywood, so I'm hoping there's a chance for me.
May soon.
Is there a chance for me?
her.
I think so.
You got to go
Yeah.
through
A lot of
That's right.
exciting stuff happening.
That's right.
But
So-
we're here live. We're at the Travelmation Retreat. If you've never been here before, make sure you're following along on social media. Follow at Travelmation. All kinds of crazy things going on this morning. We had our regional pep rally.
That
We
was
had
amazing.
an amazing time.
That might have been the coolest thing in the morning with all the flags and all.
Flags.
Yeah.
Wow.
So cool.
I mean, I'm loving seeing people just hanging out all over the lobby.
Absolutely.
We've got the expo currently going on, and we're about to give you guys a little sneak peek. We've got probably 14 vendors that are here with us at the expo. We're going to give them each a shot on why they should be the brand that you're booking next. And
Absolutely.
tonight, opening night event.
Opening night. You better set your clocks now. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Live
begins.
on Facebook. You can follow it.
YouTube.
Or YouTube.
Yep.
And if I can, I don't want to just take for granted that there might be new people watching.
That's
So if
Absolutely.
you don't mind, would you guys introduce yourselves, just who you are, the original? Would you?
Let's
Wow.
keep us humble.
That's
Tim,
right.
Start us off.
Yeah, Tim Elrod, one of the OG podcast hosts.
That's
so
right.
we got my brother over here.
Alston Causey from the Travelmation Podcast, VP of Innovation and Strategy here at Travelmation. And then last but of course not least, our correspondent.
Just here to correspond. My name's Christian. Really, we're missing the third of the OG.
That's right.
Christina Riccio.
Christina Riccio is
Just
at
had to
home.
let everybody know who you guys were.
That's right.
All of our new people, because we do have a lot of new followers,
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's
Absolutely.
nothing scandalous. She's about to have a baby. So
Yeah.
we didn't
Yep.
fire her. She's just
Nope.
she's about to have a baby
She's
any
with
minute.
child.
They
So
could have this live podcast.
what a moment that would be.
What a moment.
That's how you should enter the world. On that note, let's get to our first supplier. When we were doing this lineup, we thought there's nobody better that we want to have the number one
Start us
spot
off.
than the icon, Abby Hoff-Brown, fresh off Icon of the Seas.
I mean, she's got the icon
Look at
swag
you. I
on.
love those outfits y'all have.
She's got
And-
the suntan.
Do you have the branded shoes too? You guys?
No,
Oh,
mine didn't fit.
I love the branded shoes.
Well, next time.
Yes.
So, Abby, we all just got off Icon of the
Oh.
Seas. And did you go on the one after us as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
They
well,
still got sea legs.
anything
Yes.
different on that one?
Well, that was our inaugural sailing, and we had Messi on
wow.
the soccer player Messi and the entire Inter Miami soccer team on board for our inaugural. So he's
Wow.
the godfather of the icon of the seas.
How did you control that? What was
It
that?
was, he came on with, it was interesting. All of a sudden, I was getting a coffee that morning. I turn around and I see all these police officers. And I'm like, what's going on? And then it dawned
He's a
on me
valuable human
what
being.
was happening. Yes. So,
He's the other icon.
yes, he was the other icon.
I wonder what's more expensive, Messi or the icon of the seas?
Maybe Messi.
Right, close.
Maybe. Exactly.
That's awesome. So we had a great time. What is some of your favorite things? Why? Basically, in 2 minutes, you get to tell people why should Royal Caribbean be the next thing that they're going to book for their clients, or if they're an agent, or if they're a client watching. What should they do?
Absolutely. I think that, well, obviously icon specific, I think the thing that just struck me with this ship that just blew me away was the live music and entertainment
was so
on the
good.
ship. I felt like I don't care what kind of music you like, there was rock music, there was jazz music, there was dueling pianos, there was a pub, there was just every single thing for everybody, and I
Yep.
think that that was really great. The other thing on Icon that I thought was great is even though we're selling this as a family destination, even if you're traveling without your family, they really have done such a great job of separating out the family neighborhoods
Yep.
to the adult spaces. So you're up at the Hideaway, you don't even know that there's Surfside down there.
Yeah.
Like it's a completely separate space. But I think that just Royal Caribbean overall in general, I really just think that we are constantly trying to outdo ourselves
Yep.
and really think about what do people want on
Yep.
board a ship. And it's generational cruising, and we really want this to be the best culinary experience,
Yes.
the best entertainment experience, the best hardware experience, and then the destinations. Obviously, Perfect Day Coco Cay.
Oh, my God.
I heard Travelmation had a little rockin' party out at Hideaway.
Wow.
We took that pool by storm.
That's right. We got to test it for the clients. You know? And it passed the test. It's party ready on Perfect Day.
Absolutely.
Exactly,
I will say my
exactly.
favorite part was the jazz club in Central Park.
Yeah.
With the way the windows just open up, and so it's one big space, and they had live jazz. It was phenomenal.
Yep.
Central Park was just gorgeous.
It was.
Yeah.
Stunning. Such a great spot.
Champagne bar.
I know.
That was a cool touch.
Yeah, you could just kind of walk around with
Yeah.
your sushi to go. You
Yep.
can just grab and go sushi. They really are just, and then obviously, did any of you do Crown's Edge?
I did, and oh my gosh, was I scared.
Wow.
Honestly, I thought I was going to have to get rescued. When
Did you have the shaky legs?
when you get to the X's, you know, you're turning on the
Yep.
X's, walking over the water, my stomach was churning.
Yes.
I believe
And
it.
it was churning.
Yes, I
Mr.
know.
Saga.
Unbelievable.
You sure it
experience.
wasn't the buffet?
Well, the food was phenomenal.
That's
I
right.
ate more than I meant to. I ate more than I meant to.
And I
right.
got to tell you, a lot of people did the water slides, and they said
did the water
these
slides.
are like
They're
real
great.
deal,
Yeah.
like water park water
It's a
slides.
real water park.
6 water
Yeah.
slides.
Yeah.
On the ship.
Most
Not,
ever.
not even Perfect Day.
Yeah.
Okay, those are great, but on the ship, 6
Absolutely.
water slides.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I just think, listen, we got Utopia coming out in July here in Port Canaveral doing
Here we
3
go.
and 4 night. This
That's
is
gonna
going to
be
be
awesome.
the ultimate weekend getaway. There's going to be 2 casinos on board. There's going to be just tons of sports bars and DJs, and it's just
Wow.
really going to be a great getaway weekend,
Absolutely.
3 and 4 day.
And
Hopefully
listen,
we'll get an invite.
Well, we'll
see.
think about it.
I've been preaching to my clients, now is the time to book. If you're looking for fall or even 2025, like those 3 and 4 night Utopia sailings, like you can get some
Absolutely.
great pricing before the ship really launches. So
Absolutely. And
that's the
to
time
your
book it in.
point, Tim, cruising is hot
Mm-hmm.
right now. And people think, let me just wait for that last minute deal.
No.
Forget
No.
getting the cabin you want.
No.
You can't get a cabin.
No room.
So you guys have to really think about
Yep.
how can I book for 25? We're already booking into
Absolutely.
26.
Yep.
Hey.
And you know what? We have this great program called FlexPay. You can pay as you go. So it's a really great system as well. So I encourage
Excellent.
you guys to do that early.
Awesome. Well, thank
Abby,
you so
Thanks
much,
for
Ashley.
having me.
You're all
I'm
set.
here.
About the hot
Don't
seat.
tell anybody.
Bye, guys.
Great to
Bye,
see you,
Abby.
Abby Koff Brown with Royal Caribbean.
Awesome.
Up
Wow.
next,
Wow.
Delta Vacations, one of my very favorite vendors. Delta Are you with Delta Vacations?
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sonia, how are you?
Sonia, put on the headset. Introduce
Look
yourself to the audience here.
Beautiful in blue.
Well,
Look at
hi
that.
everybody. I'm with Delta Vacations, and I'm out of the St. Louis market. But of course, we have many hubs and destinations all over around the world.
Absolutely.
She's got her Travelmation blue on.
I love it.
great.
I
Very on
purposely
brand.
bought this jacket just for
Oh,
Travelmation.
wow.
We
believe it.
love a brand
That's
queen.
amazing.
I
We
try
do.
to make sure that I'm
On brand.
par.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Delta Vacations. I'm near Atlanta, so it makes a lot of
Oh!
sense for me. What are
Same.
other cities where they should instantly be thinking Delta Vacations for their
Well,
trip?
our two West Coast secondary hubs are going to be Los Angeles
Yep.
and Seattle. And then, of course, we have Salt Lake City,
Yep.
which is a great connection to our new destination, Auckland, New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
wow.
And Atlanta's our big hub, Detroit, Minneapolis, LaGuardia, and Newark.
There you go.
I think the most beautiful landing I've ever had was at Salt Lake City.
Oh.
With all of the mountains.
Oh, it's so beautiful there.
Have you
it really
flown in there
is.
before?
Oh, it
I
sounds
have.
amazing.
It's surrounded by like 7 mountains. And so
Yeah.
it's just like, it's insane.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. I love Salt Lake City. I love going in there. I'm going to be going in there in a few weeks. So.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Sonia, for the guest out there, maybe the agent out there who has no idea what Delta Vacations even is, can you give us the brief 101? What is Delta Vacations?
Yeah, it's really easy. When you book Delta Airlines, you're just booking an airline fare.
Correct.
And with Delta Vacations, who I represent, it's going to be our airline plus a car rental,
Yep.
sightseeing or tours,
Yep.
and of course hotels. So I tell people, especially your Travelmation agents, pre and post cruises are really good with us because if they do book a pre or post 3-night stay, it could be 2 nights in the beginning, 1 night on the end, vice versa. They do get our unpublished air, so it saves a ton of money.
Great point.
And it's a really good way to start a cruise because you get acclimated to the time zone and you get a little rest, and you also get to see maybe a little bit more of Athens before you start the cruise.
It's great.
Yep.
I'm
And we were talking about this yesterday that, we're always just slightly hesitant when we have to package airfare with certain vendors and, depending on the airline. But we have total confidence when we're booking with Delta
Oh.
Vacations because we trust not only the brand for the airline, but the hotels and everything. So
Yep.
Yeah, and it's
great
really,
product.
I love it too that, all of our folks are in North Dakota to help your travel agents with customer service so they speak English and they get really good,
That's a good
fast
point.
service.
it's a good
Nice.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal because a lot of people get upset when they can't understand the person they're talking
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going up to our customer engagement center in a few weeks in Minot, North Dakota, and we have 500 employees up there, and that's all they do is take care of
Wow.
our travel agents.
Well, we love them.
Travelmation loves them, I know.
They do a great job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great.
Sonia, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Amazing.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Hey,
Book
thank
Delta
you.
Vacations if you want a package.
There we go.
Absolutely.
All right, Christian, who we got up next?
Next coming up, we have the wonderful, wonderful people from Ibero Star.
Oh, there she
Star.
is.
Here we are.
How are you?
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh,
How are you?
thank you for
Excellent.
being
Doing
here.
great.
Thank you for doing this.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
How's the expo in there with all of the travel agents?
Is that
my
wild or what?
gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a great group.
Oh,
There's
I'm
an
telling
energy
you.
here, isn't there?
There
No.
is an energy.
Yeah.
There's always energy.
Yeah.
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 Even from the smallest group when we get together. You guys support
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Energy, energy, energy.
He's our
No,
chief energy officer right now.
CEO.
Well, it's
It
working.
happened. Michelle just named him CEO.
That's right. We'll let Adam know later. So that'll be fine.
You just
Surely.
made my day, Michelle.
Amazing.
Great.
Michelle, for the people who are out there, they don't know Iberostar. Who are you guys? Why? What differentiates you? What's unique?
Well, Iberostar is a family-run organization. We have worldwide over Mexico, which is where all-inclusive properties are, but also overseas in Europe as well. We're one of the leaders in sustainable tourism.
There you go.
Which everything that we do at our hotels, we take into account how it's impacting the environment and the oceans. I don't think a lot of people understand how important the oceans and the coral reefs
Yes.
are to protect
Yes.
our coastlines and provide a source of food, and so all of that is kind of like our foundation at Iberostar.
Now, if I'm going to be honest with you, it was only like 3 months ago that I realized you guys had properties outside of the Caribbean.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because I had a client reach out and they're like, "Hey, can you book this?" And I was like, "Oh, well, there's a lot of options."
A lot of
let's
options.
tell us a little bit what are the most popular Europe destinations for you guys?
Spain is one of our
Yeah.
biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tenerife is very big for us as well from the United States. Mallorca is very big. Barcelona is very big. We also have hotels in Portugal, and
Wow.
one of our new ones, we have a brand new one opening up. At the end of this year,
Wow.
we're extremely excited. We have a Grand Aruba.
Oh, wow.
So we are expanding our Grand Resorts. This will be
Wow.
our 4th one.
All inclusive or not?
It'll be a kind of a combination, but in Aruba it's a little bit different
Yeah.
because there's so much great cuisine and restaurants throughout the destination.
Yep.
So it'll be more for the groups. If you
Yes.
come in with a group of 10 rooms or more,
For sure.
then we could look at doing the all-inclusive.
Nice. That's
awesome.
amazing. Yeah.
It's right on Eagle Beach with a
Eagle
Tierra del Sol golf course.
So when you talk about sustainability, I just have one question. Are we talking paper straws or the like biodegradable ones that still feel like plastic?
Listen, we don't even use straws.
Oh wow! Bring your
They
own.
hinder
There
the
you go.
intake.
Bring your own metal straws.
No
that would be
straw.
my solution. I'm a straw guy.
You should come to our resorts and hang out
I
at
need
the
to sample
pool.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Hey, sign us up.
Let's go.
Sign
Yes.
us up.
Well, you are the CEO.
The straws, I'll tell you, they hinder the
Right.
get enough of it. I've like just
Unless you
wide
have
open
one of
mouth.
those like boba straws, you know what I mean? Where it's like this. My kids get those. I'm like, what
piece
is
of
that?
pipe.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody brings their own cups these days.
Right. Yeah.
They just belly
Take
up to the
pools
bar and say,
they got
fill her up.
their-
Wow.
Yeah.
Just like Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Drinks on me when I come see you.
Perfect. Amazing.
Michelle, thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's the energy we need here on this show.
Listen, we have the party coming
And
up next.
speaking of energy,
Oh, here it is.
Speaking of energy right here.
Now, Michelle here just named Christian CEO, Chief Energy Officer, but I think you could give this guy a run for his money.
Can we make you
That's
CEO of Virgin Voyages?
Yeah, please, Virgin.
Please. Amazing. John DiOrio is on the show. One of our favorite people, one of our favorite brands,
Oh my gosh, I
Virgin
love this
Voyages. Tell us about your experience
I
on Virgin.
love this brand. I've got red silk pajamas that I wear all over
That's still
the
one of
ship.
my favorite photos
It's
ever.
not a lie either. I fully believe it. Yeah.
It has
Did you
really
bring 'em to this
spoiled
trip?
me. Well, you want to see them?
No,
You should wear them tonight to the after party.
that's right.
That's
Just
a
saying. I'm just saying.
It is a
idea,
nautical
actually.
theme. I'll give that away.
Yeah,
a
why
nautical
not?
theme, but this brand has spoiled me. Every time I go on another cruise, I compare it, and
He did just this last week.
nothing,
No, I saw that.
Nothing, nothing reaches it. Nothing
Yeah,
touches
I
it.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
we gave everybody a chance. Give us the 101 on Virgin Voyages. What makes you guys different? Why should this client or agent book with you?
Yeah, so when I think of Virgin Voyages, it's about the concept we created, right? This is an exclusively adult-only cruise line. So you don't have kids running around. You have to be 18 years or older to sail with us. But really, it's about what we include in the voyage fare. We call that fair and flexible. Everything is included in the fare. We make it very, very easy. All your specialty dining is included. We don't charge you for that. Your gratuities are included. Your group workout classes, Wi-Fi. We think that's a basic human right. You should just have it.
Absolutely.
Preach.
It'd be nice to have
it's
it at the
just-
conference
and it's-
space.
It would, right? But I think the thing is, when you look at the value that's included, it's very important when you look at our fares and you look at others, you got to actually realize what is included in that voyage fare versus other products.
absolutely.
Because there's a lot of inclusions in there.
Yep.
And most importantly, it's just been designed for adults.
Yeah.
So everything we do is curated for us. And
Yeah.
it really makes a big difference when you come on the ship. You feel there's a different energy and vibe there.
Absolutely. You really do. I was on the Mermaiden Voyage.
You were.
We've talked about this on the show
Yeah, we
before.
have a lot of
but
episodes on Virgin.
yeah,
Yep.
it's a recurring
We
theme.
need you guys back on.
I know.
It's time.
I know.
Can you just say that
Yeah.
right
We need
here?
to get on.
We got all of us.
too.
We
You know,
got
I've
to do
still
a
never
show
been.
from there. Yeah, trust me.
That's a
I'm
problem.
well aware of
It's
that.
recorded.
That's a problem.
You haven't?
No,
He hasn't.
Son
No,
of a-
really.
we got to go.
Crazy.
I hear it's the best food at sea.
Absolutely is. It's not a myth.
I
we
trust
don't,
these
we don't
fellas'
extrapolate that. Virgin has the best food.
I appreciate that. Well, look, we had an amazing year last year. We won pretty much every consumer award possible from Cruise Critic, Condé Nast, Travel and Leisure. So,
Amazing.
and these are customers voting for us. And so, the vision we set out 4 or 5 years ago, now that we had a really full year of sailing,
Yes.
it has really started to pay off. And
That's
we're
awesome.
starting to see now the phones are ringing for our advisor partners, and there's just great brand momentum right now. So
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
we're
amazing.
thrilled.
I saw an article. Richard Branson said, "I don't get into markets where I can't be the best."
That's true.
And that's, I feel like, or gosh, I keep calling
It's
you
okay.
Royal. We just got off Icon. We
get
need
it.
to get back
You
on
and the entire world.
ship.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, I think with Richard, it's about experience.
Yeah.
You don't want to be just cookie cutter.
Right.
He doesn't want to be just like others. So when we came up with the concept for Virgin, it's like, what can we do? But we based it on what customers wanted.
Yes.
And it was the things that drove them nuts about other ways to vacation that we just didn't do those things. And it just makes the experience frictionless.
Yes.
And it's just a fun time.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
We got to go.
Hey, there's a record store on board. You can buy an album.
You can.
Talk to us real quick before
I
you
love
go.
records.
Favorite album. Talk to us about music before you
My
go.
favorite album, right now?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Head Full of Dreams, Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Wow.
That's just,
love
and I
Coldplay.
can go deep on lots of these albums, but I can tell you, I was re-listening to that again. It's
a
one
great
of the
record.
best albums they've ever done. It's one of my top 10 of all time.
It's a great
Super
album.
Just
nuts.
when I think I couldn't like this guy
There
anymore.
you go. Coldplay.
Johnny, we love you, brother.
Pleasure seeing you
Thank
guys.
for being on the show.
Take care.
Always good to
Always a
see you.
pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
We got to get you on the ship. Come
Let's go. Let's get it on the books. Here we go.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, we'll skip all the training. Hi,
Oh, here she is.
Wow. Who would have thought? We got upgraded.
How the
Wow.
heck are you
Wow.
guys?
Look at this.
Did you miss us or did we miss you more?
I missed you, Austin. How's it going?
Well, we're doing great now.
Good.
So if you don't know, I mean, you must be living under a rock. We've got Katina Athanasiou on the show with the Travelmation podcast.
I mean, you just said that so perfectly.
Right?
Like,
Thank you. And
Like
your title
as if
is,
you're Greek.
Your title is Queen of Celebrity Cruises. Is that was that the
Depends
right?
on who you talk to.
Okay.
he's
Gotcha.
the CEO, Chief Energy Officer of the podcast right now.
Come on.
What's up, Christian?
How are you?
I'm
It's
amazing.
so good to see you.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for being here. This is amazing. This is my first time being at retreat.
Your first time.
I am.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you picked quite a year to be here. It's
Brand new.
Leveled up.
It is full of energy. It is way better than I expected, and
Really?
I cannot freaking wait.
Wow.
tonight's gonna be. You're gonna be at
I'm
the
gonna
event
be
tonight.
there. I'm gonna be there.
You're
I
going to
can't
see,
wait.
if you're here live, you're going to see a lot of Katina. She's got some special moments planned. I don't even want to give you a sneak peek about tomorrow. It's
shoot.
going to be amazing.
Nope. Surprises.
Legends of the industry speaking at Training
Oh, dear.
Tuesday live on a Monday.
On a Monday, you got it right. Yeah.
That's harder to say than your name.
That's right. That's right.
So we've given everybody a chance. What is the thing that makes celebrity unique? Why should an agent or client book you guys next?
One word that I'll talk a lot about tomorrow is hospitality.
Yeah.
And for me, that is inclusive of people, both shoreside and shipboard.
Yep.
And it's really about the friendliness and the welcoming and really working to make people feel
Yes.
memories of their vacation.
Yep.
And so for me, bar none, I was welcomed home
Yes,
at
that's
Celebrity
good.
as a result of the hospitality.
Wow.
Spectacular.
Wow, look at that.
That's perfect.
So-
You said it so well.
So I was on the Equinox last March.
Yes.
But in July, we're doing the Edge, my whole family to Alaska.
Have you ever done
And-
Alaska?
Never.
It is spectacular.
So I have a large group that was on the Equinox, but when they decided that their next one would be Alaska, I was like, I texted my wife, I was like, I can't go on this one with just Adam. Like, we got to take the kids. Because I've never been. None of us have been. So we're super pumped.
It is. I've been to Alaska 7 times. I'm very grateful for that. And it is one of the most majestic places
Yes.
in the world.
Wow.
Yes.
It is what God meant to
Yeah.
be in terms of the nature, the sounds, the smells. It's stunning.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
a perfect blend of action, adventure, and chill if
Yeah.
you want it to
Yep.
be. How old are the kids?
So at time of travel, they'll be 14, 12, 10, and 8.
Oh, amazing.
So it's going to be a
That's
great age.
actually perfect. And true story, I would not take my daughter until she was 8 for 2 reasons. One, her height. I wanted her to be able to do some of the activities
Right.
and helicopter
Yeah.
rides and trekking and stuff. And I wanted her to be tall enough.
Yep.
And I also wanted her to be able to understand and experience
Yep.
everything that was so majestic.
Yeah, so we,
Yes.
I say we, my wife homeschools our children. I'm just the principal. But, you know, she's like, this isn't like a water slides and Caribbean trip. Like, you know, you're going to have your notebook and like, we're going to, you know, so she's super excited.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh,
I need to
so
get back on a
excited.
celebrity ship. It's time.
You need to.
What's up, dude?
I'm
Come
ready.
on.
Come
I
on.
miss it. What
only
I
sent-
think about.
Were you not
I
on
was,
the
yeah, but
okay, I
that's
thought
too
so.
long ago.
It was too long
Yeah.
ago.
You sent absolutely
It's
beautiful
45
ship.
days away. Thank you
Oh,
very
my
much.
word,
we're
what a beautiful
super,
ship.
we're super excited and grateful to be able to have brought her out, and she's doing incredibly well. I was looking at Facebook actually this morning. Guests were posting the seafood buffet, and they're so
Oh, my
excited,
goodness.
and the magic carpet, and
My favorite space on that ship is Eden. It's just
It's
stunning.
stunning.
So cool.
Although we
So
did have a
cool.
bad experience on
Yeah.
the ship.
excuse me.
UGA lost the SEC
That was-
championship. You couldn't control that though. That's not your fault.
Listen.
But was it Keith?
It was Keith.
Keith Lane, our
He invited
SVP of
us to
Hotel
his like
Operations.
Private
Private- We had a private viewing party.
Yeah, we were
And I would
so.
say that's the perfect example of what you said with hospitality, because he found us watching it on a laptop and said, "Hey, I don't know you guys, but come with me."
We were back by the pizza and the buffet. He was like, "You guys want to watch the game with us?"
Oh, that
And
makes
so-
my heart happy.
Yeah.
That's
Said, "Come to the
exactly.
finance meeting."
This
That's
is
what it's called.
This is about taking ordinary transactions and creating elevated experiences.
Absolutely.
Speaking elevated experiences, I was up so high on that ship in the casino, you wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it.
And then?
I lost it all on Icon. Oh my word, did I lose?
We had a rough go on Icon.
I
let me
lost
tell you.
nine parts
Well,
on that.
Christian, I'm going to give you some advice. Stick with celebrity, my friend.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to give you some casino credit. I was like, hey.
Katina, thank you so much for coming.
Adore
Thank
you
so much.
guys.
We love you.
Thank you for having me
being
at
here.
retreat.
Thank
See you soon.
Yeah, we'll be
See
nice.
you guys.
See you
Bye.
soon. Oh,
Wow,
man.
that was so good.
Gosh, what a surprise that was.
The energy. The
I didn't
energy.
expect it. But before we have our next guest, we actually have a very special guest here on the show.
Whoa, it's
Made
time.
time just for us.
Just for us.
Wow. You know him, you love him. He's the CEO, president, and founder of Travelmation, Mr. Adam Duckworth.
Here he is.
CEO is not my title.
Oh, this is the CEO.
That's the CEO. I don't know if you know this, but he's the CEO.
Chief Energy Officer, right?
Yes, that's
Energy,
him. Yes.
energy.
Do those guys over there, do they work for Travelmation?
Hey.
Not yet.
Hey, how you doing, boys?
They're on
Good to
Alston's
see you.
team.
Service.
They're an Alston's team.
they're on
They're in the
Alston's
service.
Secret Service.
Yeah.
I thought you said they were in the service. I love the service. I got a lot of respect for folks in the service.
Same.
Man.
In the Secret Service as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, what do we... Listen, did you see the press conference? You all were there, of course.
Did we see
Did you
that?
see the
Wow.
press conference?
Oh, my
Because
goodness.
I don't know if you saw it, but we landed some humdingers of announcements this year.
We sure did.
Humdingers.
Man, it was, I got to tell you, I haven't seen anything like that since the Fort Lauderdale Tractor Festival of 2002.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if you were at that
compared
festival,
to.
but the John Deere representation at that festival was so hot that it reminded me of the press conference today. I mean,
Did
I've
it?
seen 3 stabbings at 2 state fairs, but I've never seen anything like that. That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Gosh.
Wow.
What are you going to
How
ask
do we
me?
top that?
Listen,
So-
I was excited about the logo for next year's 10-year anniversary
Sure.
retreat.
Ooh, did you see that?
Listen.
Travelmation goes Hollywood.
An opening and a closing night.
We're announcing this. We're doing an opening night and
Bookends.
a closing night event. The closing night's going to be a Blanc party. I've never actually been to a Blanc party, but they're popular. So we're all white. We actually had a conversation with production about turning the stage white.
See what they do at Sandals with
Yes.
the chocolate fountain and the
Yes,
white chocolate.
the white. So
We're-
we're all good. I don't know if we can afford the fountains, but you know what,
That's fine.
Disney.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Catering gets you for that.
catering, yes. But Christian, I think you could be a part of that in some way.
Hey, I'd love to. I had to Google what a Blanc party was, so...
What did you find?
Oh,
Don't do that. You take that off your internet history. Don't Google. That's bad.
you know, white just makes you look bigger. That's the only thing I'm worried about. You know,
Oh,
I wear
okay.
black and
You got
slimming.
time. We're good.
I'm going to look like a big old white whale out. Moby Dick. Blow me down.
Gosh. Adam,
Can we dump that? Is it possible? Can we dump that?
We're going to try, but
Okay,
Adam,
great.
here we are.
It's live.
It's day one of the retreat. So many surprises to come. What are you most excited about for all the agents and clients that are watching out there? Help save this transition.
I love the opening night event. If you're watching
Yes.
from a distance tonight, you're going to see our really World Series, our Super Bowl of the Year happens tonight at 7 p.m., the opening night event. We designed this show about 10 or 11 months ago now, right after last year's retreat, and it's probably the show I've been most excited about. We get to recognize our agents, we get to give out these awards, the band, the host, everything's just so well done and hot, so that's exciting. I'm also excited tomorrow about Training Tuesday live on a Monday. It's
gonna be
For
great.
the first time. We have...
we just had Katina with
We
us.
just
That's right.
Katina's
Yeah, she
speaking
was just
tomorrow, which is exciting. I'm excited about the after party sponsored by Carnival Cruise Line. You're of course the DJ for that after
Oh, it's
party.
going to be good. Welcome aboard.
Hey, listen.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard.
What's your DJ name?
Oh, that's a great question.
Hey, you should get the penguin from the expo to come
That's
with
a
you.
great idea.
Yeah, Seaboard.
Oh, because Carnival owns Seaboard. That's
right.
good. Okay, we can get the
Make it
penguin.
happen.
We could do that. But no, I like to keep it exclusive. Carnival, listen, Travelmation has grown a lot with Carnival Cruise Line in the last number of years. And if you've been on the Mardi Gras, the celebration, they are spectacular ships. You walk on and this massive theater with LEDs is right there to your right. I've been on both of them, and it's a phenomenal experience. So I'm excited about that. I mean, and how could we would be amiss if we didn't mention that speaking tomorrow during the lunch session is
Legend.
I don't know, a legend in the travel industry, David Rosati.
Wow.
He's on
is coming up soon.
Dave, would you join us just real quick? Just come on, just real quick. Dave, come on in here. Right? Do you know Dave?
If you don't know Dave, Expedia Dave, he's a legend in the
Dave,
industry.
kneel down a little bit.
Expedia
So,
Tap,
hi,
one of
Dave.
our dearest friends, wise travel partner.
You're not wired up, but that's okay. Now, Dave, what fashion brand do you like? Vineyard Vines.
Oh, yeah,
Of course. I don't know
Vines.
if you have Vineyard Vines. You're wearing the shirt.
There it is.
Everything's. In fact, you sent Ellie a pair of Vineyard Vines slippers when she was born. Now, David, what are you looking forward to as you give your presentation tomorrow?
It's going to be jointly between Rancis and myself.
Oh,
Rancis
that's
is
too
coming
bad.
in. Yeah. Rancis wants to be a part of it. We're happy
Sure.
about that. He's
Sure.
the number 2 person for Expedia that's flying in for this event.
After you?
Huh?
After you, number 2 after you?
I wish I was, but not. Just for Travelmation, I am in charge of Expedia.
That's right. Number 1 to us, buddy.
Excellent. David, we can't listen. You only get so much interview time with your sponsorship, so I'm going to need you to step off. I appreciate that. Thanks, Dave. Dave's a great guy, though.
See you,
Isn't he?
Dave.
Dave's a great guy.
Great guy.
Wow.
Well, I just want to say, before you leave, if you could, give us a little of your thoughts and feedback on Royal Rumble last night. I was sad to learn about Jim Ross. I just learned about Jim Ross last night.
Well, he doesn't work for the WWE.
Yeah, I was very sad to learn that.
Okay.
But
Sad.
your feedback before you go.
Well, you know how loyal and committed I am to the Travelmation brand, and none of that was proved more true last night when I did not leave.
That's true.
To go to the Royal Rumble in Tampa, just a few miles up the road.
We were too close.
We were too close. We were really bitter about it. We were angry about it, but we moved on. And we just said we have to sacrifice for the good of the company. Royal Rumble was an interesting show because everybody knew Roman Reigns was winning. Everybody knew that Logan Paul was not going to lose to Kevin Owens. The women's Royal Rumble match was probably a little bit of a surprise with Bayley taking home the crown. I think she's
None of
going
us
to go at
got it.
Io Sky at WrestleMania 40 in Philly, but I also was just pleasantly surprised because they did the right thing.
They did.
It's
Right,
very
they did the right
often,
thing.
sometimes they don't do the right thing. Vince hasn't done the right thing, and he's out, and so there's some other people.
He has some problems.
But for the booking perspective, they did the right thing, and Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble for the second year in a row. Dusty Rhodes, the father of Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes, who has wined and dined with kings and queens and slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And Dusty Rhodes' son, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, 2 years in a row, back-to-back victories last night. And what a gift for humanity and society that we received last
What a
night.
gift. So
Really
true.
was. So, okay, you're backed up here because I've been talking
up,
too
backed
long.
up, yeah.
It's been great to have you. Thanks for giving us
Hey,
some time.
you new nickname, by the way, Mr. Sago K.
Mr.
T-shirt.
We got to do a whole episode on
When you
that.
introed him with that, I almost fell out of my
Was that
chair.
not a society
Mr.
gift?
Sago
Was that
K.
not something? Hey,
We'll tell that story
boys,
another
thank
time.
you. What a gift
Hey,
today.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure time with us.
I'm going to go, have some potato chips or something.
Yeah, great. Good to see you. Up
Perfect.
next, Carnival Cruise Line.
Oh, wow.
One of the sponsors here
Oh,
at the
we
Travelmation Retreat. Kirk, how are you today? Kirk
so
Neal.
good.
Brother.
I'm living off the vibe of the travel agents.
Hey,
inside
we're just trying to
this
set the
place.
table for you tonight at the after party. Tell us about it. What's coming?
Oh,
Any
so
secrets?
the theme is welcome home, this
Yep.
event. Ours is welcome aboard.
Hey, I like it.
Nobody does
Perfect.
fun like Carnival Cruise Line. So
Synergy.
No one.
it just works really well.
I
right?
like that.
No one does fun.
Wow.
How about last night? How about last night? We did a Splitsville social.
Oh, yeah,
With
with Kirk
probably, 40 some odd agents.
Disney Springs, it looked like it was hopping.
It was hopping.
Wow.
We were
And
rocking to
even
bring
Kirk,
fun.
Kirk did so well, even with a torn hip flexor. Am
Yeah.
I right on that?
Wow.
I have a torn hip flexor. I have
Oh,
a brand
gosh.
a granddaughter that I've been
Yep.
riding on the hip a little bit too much.
I get
And
it.
then but you still
Sucks to get
bowl.
old.
Yeah,
I hear you.
we got to keep it limber, you know.
But you know what? Bowling helped a lot. I felt really great.
There you
I,
go.
I,
Did
I
you?
aced it. I might have broken 100, maybe.
Hey,
There you
good for
go.
you, man. That's
I know,
awesome.
right?
What'd you score?
Next year I want to do mini golf. We got to talk about that offline. Yeah.
He gets style points, though. You know, let me just tell you, he looks really good when he bowls.
That's right.
Kirk, you guys have been in the cruising industry longer than most brands have even existed. What makes Carnival unique today, though?
I think what makes it unique today is the same thing that made it unique before.
Wow.
And it's all about the fun. And everyone has a different interpretation of fun, right? What I think is fun may be different than what you think is fun. And what we try to do is provide the ability for everyone to have fun. There's something for everyone. So if you get like a family reunion, a multi-gen family, there's going to be something for everybody to have to do on board the ship where they're just going to enjoy it. I think one of the things is, like, you say you have fun, right? But if you have to search for the fun, Sometimes you have to on certain vacations. It's like, where's the fun? At Carnival, it's like, we have the fun. You're going to find it. And if you let your fun is reading a book and finding a quiet space, you can find that too. So you don't have to look very far to find the fun. But there's plenty of places to go, like chill out.
That's awesome.
Because I like to chill out when I'm on vacation.
Yep,
Right?
same.
I like to be on my balcony with a little bucket of beer, my book, and so plenty of
That's your happy
spaces
place.
to do that. Absolutely.
I just yesterday booked 5 families on the Mardi Gras for this May.
There you go.
So they're excited.
Locking it in,
So
brother.
it was
you
a
so
little
much.
more than they wanted to spend, but then they started looking at the ship and all the bells and whistles, and they said, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So they're super pumped.
Something about the picture of a roller coaster.
That's right. That's right.
It's
It
crazy.
locks them in.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being here on the
Yeah,
show,
it's a
brother.
Pleasure to be here.
We love
Thank you
guys
so
at
much.
Carnival.
We'll see you tonight.
Love
We missed
Travelmation.
Mike Julius. I wish Mike was here,
Big
but
Mike.
you and Megan are
Couldn't
doing
make it
great.
this time. Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's doing
Yep.
great.
We try. But thank you.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Kirk.
Thank you, brother.
We'll see you soon. All right, man. We are just burning through these, but you know him, you love him, you just met him. Here he
Second
is
time
back
today.
again. We're gonna give him the mic this time.
There you go, brother.
Hey, get in
Come on
here.
in.
Get in here.
Expedia Dave, welcome to the
Let's get this
Travelmation
picture.
podcast.
Wow,
Okay.
nailed it. Love that one. That's going to be a winner.
There's never been a better picture taken. Dave, what retreat is this for you?
Actually, it's number 2.
Wow.
Wow.
I was expecting way more.
Right. I only took over your account just in 2019, and there was a little thing called the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
That old thing.
Let's not
so,
mention that.
so as a result, it's number 2. But we love Expedia. I mean, we love Travelmation. Expedia loves Travelmation. You're the top 10 for the world.
Wow.
For an account from 2019 to 2024.
Amazing.
Top 10 in the world for Expedia.
It's not too shabby.
That's impressive.
Not too shabby.
So if a client's out there, they're going, hey, I can book Expedia by myself. Why should I use a travel agent to book Expedia for me?
Well, like anything, a travel agent brings experience.
Yes.
Secondly, travel agents have a special rate, package rates, which are only available through travel agent platforms. So in most cases, if they're booking hotels, they can be 20% lower on Expedia Tap than in regular Expedia.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a
Good
good
info.
deal.
Yeah.
Good
That's a
info.
good deal.
Last thing we want you to say, Dave, is that we know you are the man who knows Italy.
Ooh.
Better than anybody. What's the one pro tip you'd give the listener out there about Italy?
Well, use a trained professional because Italy is a complex destination. I am leaving for Italy in Friday for
wow.
a week
There you go.
in Italy. I'm going to be in
Where are you going?
Milan, Florence, and Rome. But Italy is a specialized destination, and to maximize it, no one wants to just go to Italy and sit in their hotel. They want to experience things. So using a Travelmation agent gives you that experience and that ability to customize a trip to make
Absolutely.
it better.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, Dave, we're excited. There's some surprises in store that may have to do with Dave at this retreat. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Thanks for being on the
We
show.
love you all.
Absolutely.
We love you.
And I really love you.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Ciao.
We'll see you soon.
Ciao. Scusi.
Spritz o'clock.
See? I wish. Up next, we've got our friends with ALG Vacations.
Group.
ALG Apple
There you
Leisure
go.
Group.
Absolutely.
How are you? Go ahead.
How are you guys?
Introduce yourself to the watchers out there.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer, your BDM for ALG Vacations. You probably know some of our brands like FunJet or Travel Impressions, United Vacations, just to name a couple.
That's
But
right.
I'm excited to be here. It's always a good time
What
at
number
Travelmation.
retreat is this for you?
2.
Number
It's
2
only my
is
second, but it's the one I look forward to the most because you guys know how to put on a good celebration. So if you're not here, make sure you come next year.
Thank you.
She said it.
Yes, it is the event to be at.
And if you're not in an ALG destination, get to an ALG destination
right.
after
Absolutely,
this.
absolutely, yes. You know, of course, you know, we're known for mostly sun and fun vacations, like the all-inclusive in the Caribbean and Mexico. But this is a growing market for us. It's huge right now, so
It is.
lots and lots of options.
Europe's hot.
Yeah.
Did you know Expedia Dave? We were just talking to him about Italy.
Were you? Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't hear him talking about Italy, but I do know him. We run into each other all the time.
Yeah.
So, but he's a good guy.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite destination personally right now?
Ooh, that's always so hard. That's like asking to pick your favorite child for people who like.
But you really have one
You know what?
secretly.
You do kind of have one secretly. You know, I'll give you my top 3 favorites. I like France,
Okay.
I like Jamaica, and I like Hawaii.
Ooh,
Yeah, man.
and that's so,
Yeah, man.
diverse. What you just said.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and you know what? And like I said, it's all the places you can go to with us, and I think it's good to see different parts of the world like that.
We went to Hawaii for the first time as a family last year.
Did you love it?
What a destination.
The one word is magical. Like it's just you can't. There's nowhere else
And
like
everybody
it.
like tends to, once you're there, you're like, wow, this is part of the U.S. You didn't
Right.
need, you don't need a passport to get there, and like
It's wild.
the culture, the atmosphere, and all the activities is just so
Yeah,
good.
and we spent the whole trip on Oahu.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And
yeah.
everybody's like, oh, you got to go to Maui and this and that. But like even Oahu, like it was
Even Oahu.
stunning.
There's so much to see.
We
yeah.
drove around the whole island and where they filmed Jurassic Park and like it's
You did
just,
the North Shore too.
yeah,
I love the
North
North Shore.
food
Yeah.
trucks.
So cool.
Found
Love it.
amazing tacos.
How do you book ALG? What would be the best way to do Hawaii on ALG?
Hawaii. Well, the nice thing is all 6 of our brands sell it.
Yep.
But you know what? I like to gear people towards Blue Sky Tours
Yeah.
because that is all they do. It's just Hawaii. They
Yep.
were voted the best tour operator to Hawaii for travel agents.
Wow.
So you know they've got the best relationships with the hotels and the partners there. So
Yep.
you know you can pick your favorite, but I like to recommend that one.
That's a
Yeah,
good answer.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Well, enjoy the rest of retreat. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
hanging
so
out with us a
much.
little
And
bit.
just real quick, I
Go for it.
apologize,
No, do
but
it.
while I've got everybody's attention, just so
Uh-oh.
you guys know,
You
because
heard
I
it here
have such
first.
an awesome relationship, ALGV and Travelmation, to kick off the start of retreat, we have an elite promo code going on
Oh,
right now
man.
just for Travelmation. You guys can save up to an additional $150 off the
Wow.
vacation packages you book for the next 3 weeks. And I'm going to
crazy.
say it real quick, but it hopefully you're getting my newsletter. It's in there too, but it is D as in Disney, IA1. T as in Travelmation, LM as in Mickey, 24.
Wow.
Okay? So.
You broke like 7 copyright laws. We're going to get billed, but it's okay.
Well, let me know. Like I said, I'll be the one to handle that.
Thank you for being on the show. We'll talk to
Thank you
soon.
so much. We'll see you tonight.
I hope someone listening wrote that code down because I have already
Yeah,
forgotten it.
maybe they can text it
I
to
need
us.
that code right now, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up next, our good man,
Look
Victor,
at this guy,
from Palace Resorts.
Been waiting so patiently.
the main man.
I feel like we're on an Italy trend here, so why don't we go ahead and talk about your new purchase as Palace Resorts. Where'd you guys just buy?
Yes, correct. Well, the Palace Company has 3 different brands. Palace Resorts, as most of you already know us, from locations Cancun in Mexico. And we recently purchased, well, not this, it's a luxury hotel chain in most of the locations in Italy, Rome, Sardinia, Puglia, also in London and the Maldives.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
Wow.
And if
Sign me
you're
up.
watching, you don't know Victor yet. Victor is an important guy. He just got a major promotion. So what's your new role?
Yes, I'm currently the Vice President of Sales for the U.S. market. Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
VP of
much.
Sales. Here he is.
There he is. And this is the CEO, Chief Energy Officer.
Energy.
Okay. Well, I wasn't prepared for this. But usually when I talk in public or in this case live, I have a tequila shot before. And So I was in the trade show and they told me that we are doing the podcast, so you should come. And I'm not prepared, but well, here
Next
I am.
time.
Wow. When was the last
Next
time
time
you
you-
were at Mexico and Epcot, though?
Yes, actually yesterday.
Oh, you were?
Yes,
Check it out.
Exactly.
That's favorite. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man, Victor, well, we appreciate you being on the show. Anything you want to say about Palace or Baglioni, anything that you want to highlight for the listener out there?
Of course, well, as I said, we have different brands. One of my favorite brands is LeBlanc Spa Resorts.
Yes.
Ultra luxury, adults only, all-inclusive hotels. Locations in Cancun and Los Cabos, so also you should check it out.
Absolutely.
Any new LeBlancs coming?
Well, we have a project on the books that is going to be Turks and Caicos.
Oh.
2027.
Wow.
Wow. You heard it here
It's coming.
first.
I'm ready for it.
That's amazing.
Wow.
LeBlanc in Cancun is stunning, so I can only imagine Turks and
excited.
Caicos.
Yeah, and the one in Los Cabos as well is beautiful.
Yes,
Oh, it's
I've been there too.
gorgeous. That was
Stunning.
one of the first all-inclusives I went to, and that was a huge problem because it set the bar really high.
With your butler and everything. Yes,
That's right.
Of course, I
That's
do
right.
understand.
They're all not like that.
No. That's why it's good to know them all.
That's right,
Yeah,
exactly. Well,
absolutely.
Victor, thank you for making
Thank
some
you.
time for us.
Thank you, Victor.
You're getting your way
pleasure.
back to Mexico and Epcot. Will you invite us?
Of course, yes.
let us know.
We can have some shots of
Yeah, send us a text.
together.
Let's
Maybe
get it.
maybe tonight. Well, at least over here at the event, right?
There you go.
After the event. maybe.
Yes, well, after. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, boss.
Oh, man. I love Victor.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
The other main man.
I didn't know he was allowed on this property.
That's right. They let him over here.
Wow.
Look at
there
this.
he is, the man Derek.
Derek, how are you?
It's been too long.
It has been too long. You guys keep me busy, though.
I know.
You have me running around.
that's
all
good to hear.
types of states.
Gotta get the numbers up.
That's right. Derek Funk, if you don't know him, Universal, all the Universals, not just Orlando Resort. but
Destinations and
Universal
experiences now.
destinations.
Yeah,
There you
everything
go.
coming in the future, too.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So we've got to talk about the hot news out there. Are we going to be able to book these horror experiences in Las Vegas and this kids park in Texas?
Putting him on the spot right now.
Got all kinds of things
We're
coming.
rooting
More
for
to
you
come.
guys to sell everything because the volume you guys do. But yeah, as those kind of get released, I think we first focus on Epic and then take on Frisco. And
Are we allowed to say
and
Epic?
HHN and
Sitting
things
here?
like that.
I'm not under an
Don't ask me
NDA.
questions
That's
about
right.
it.
That's
Are you
right.
under an NDA?
Yeah, no,
I'm
but
not.
you ask.
Oh, okay. See, I have no NDAs right now.
Nope.
I'm
Yeah,
under.
it's an
There we
exciting
go.
time though with everything coming and stuff like that. There's even, I mean, I think I can say this because we came out officially, like even looking into Europe
Yeah,
and stuff like
I
that.
saw
So
that,
really,
yeah.
really exciting
In
time for the
London.
company. Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering how you guys would work it with the Harry Potter rights out there, but
Yeah,
I'm sure you'll
yeah.
figure it out.
Above
When
me.
money's involved.
JK, yeah. A lot
Yeah.
of conversations with JK for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Let me tell you, can I just talk about how I visited Universal Hollywood for the very first time last month?
Nintendo? Yeah.
Could not believe how different the park was compared to Orlando, which I've always
Change
gone
of pace, all history, film.
Oh, of course, but let's talk about the escalators. I mean, for real.
World's long. It's an attraction in itself.
I felt like
Yeah,
it was a
because that's not for us.
liability. I wanted to get insurance for them, but what a time it was. Of course,
Did you
Super
do the
Nintendo
backlot
World.
tour?
Only
Tram?
I went in
So
Super
good.
Nintendo World. That's all my kids wanted to see.
Wow.
Okay.
They absolutely loved it. I
Yes.
think when it opens here in Orlando,
It's gonna be a hit.
Hey, you better put your
telling
seatbelts on.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull your
Do we
laptop.
have a date yet? I know it's 2025.
Summer 2025.
Summer
Well, you
2025.
guys should be getting some information really soon.
Breaking
Yeah,
news
really,
here.
You guys
really,
seem to be
really
moving
soon.
along. It's
Yeah.
going quick.
Yeah, so really soon on that, and then kind of what you said, Nintendo is killer out there. It's just going to be bigger and better over on the East Coast, which is really exciting. So yeah, kind of piecing like the West Coast and then Japan together, stuff like that.
While I was there, I had the mushroom soup, and it was
Toadstool-
actually
Toadstool's
divine.
great,
It
yeah.
was
The theming's
absolutely
awesome.
divine.
Are you
Yeah.
a big Nintendo guy?
I am a big
thought-
Nintendo guy.
So help
Yeah.
me, and maybe you're not allowed to talk about this. I heard a rumor about Legend of Zelda potentially coming down the pike. Is there anything
I
you can
hope
speak
there's
to
some
on that?
great opportunities.
He's
for
under an
Nintendo.
NDA.
Some great
in the
opportunities
future.
there.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be
Yeah.
exciting.
It is, yeah. I mean, how big Zelda is, I think it has a following. I think there's a lot of opportunity. There's Pokemon, there's
Yep.
Zelda, there's more
We
Mario,
were playing
things like that.
We were playing Pictionary the other night, and I drew that card, Legends of Zelda, and I had to draw it, and I was very stumped.
Yeah.
But
And all you need is to do the
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
the
Cole
triangle,
got
the
it.
sign, yeah,
So
the temple,
Yeah.
sword, anything like that.
Yeah.
Little flute, maybe.
that's right.
Derek, stay safe out there. You
Yeah.
know you're on Disney property.
Oh, I know.
They're
yeah.
jealous of
The
you guys.
Security,
That's
they're
right.
Watching you.
grilled me getting on here.
That's right.
They took the box office title from them this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you got Epic, so be careful.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, nice
Just watch your
one.
back.
Yeah, real exciting time. Hopefully you guys are, I know everyone's been on Icon recently. Hopefully
Yeah.
we're getting as many of you guys into Epic as possible.
Absolutely.
So
Do
that's
it.
kind of what we're fighting for.
Can't
Honor
wait.
to serve, brother.
Right,
Thanks for being
sure.
on the
We're
show
here for
today.
it.
Thank you.
You be here tonight?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
See you, Derek.
Here we go.
How many NDAs do you think he's under right now?
At least 7.
That's what I was thinking.
Wow.
At
What
least.
a guy.
All right, Tim, why don't you introduce our next guest?
Oh,
Another
wow.
legend of the industry.
One of my favorite people, Liz Perky,
Hi,
with
Liz.
Sandals and Beaches
Hi,
Resorts,
Liz.
is joining us.
Hi.
What's your official title?
Regional director.
Regional Director for the
Southeast.
Southeast.
And
Yes.
one of the top sponsors for the Travelmation Retreat.
Yes.
Listen, I didn't know when I walked into the expo if this was a Travelmation or Sandals event. I couldn't tell.
I felt like I was at their resort.
Yeah.
The brand's
By the
everywhere.
pool, by the, yeah.
Was very nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah, really impressive.
On the lanyard?
Yep.
Yeah.
You took
Where else,
over.
where else can we be?
That's right.
To shoes.
Oh, we could do shoes next year.
Sandals. We're sandals.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Put that idea away.
Save
in the
that
hopper.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so excited because we got a couple of people going to Curacao in a couple months.
Yeah, we do.
I've not been. Tim's been. Talk to us about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to. I'm very excited.
Good.
But Curacao is one of those destinations that you just have to visit, not on a cruise ship. right?
Absolutely.
You have to actually go there and physically see and touch the culture. And,
Can I
and all the
interject
restaurants.
there?
Sure.
So I've now been to Curacao twice.
Yeah.
And I will concur.
Yeah.
So we went for the first time and stayed at Sandals. We did the e-bike tour, saw the island, went downtown. It was so much fun. But then on the celebrity cruise, it was a stop. And coming at it from the cruise port angle, it wasn't the same.
Whole different ball
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
So I will agree with you on
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to see how it can change it like that.
It really did. Me and Adam, we were back on the ship at like 11:30 a.m. We were like, no, we're good. So, yeah, it was crazy.
We've got St. Vincent coming down the pike.
St. Vincent is coming.
Yeah.
Yep, we're really excited about St. Vincent. Actually, I get to go there. Don't you? I have a terrible job. We all do, right?
Right.
But-
Somebody's got to do it. Yeah.
Wow. I get to go there in a few weeks, actually, and I can't wait to see that either. That's talk about an exotic, destination.
Totally.
Something off the beaten path. We're getting new air, by the way. It's more than 3 days now. It's
Wow.
going to 6 days a week, which is fantastic.
Way to go, Gary.
Yep. Gary's getting
He's
it
been
done.
working hard.
I'll tell you something,
He
man.
said Eric Gary is a
he makes it
workhorse.
happen. Yes, absolutely.
He's speaking tomorrow.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Now, listen, a lot of people, when you're listening to Sandals, you're thinking, oh, that's for adults. But let me talk about beaches.
Oh,
and
we've heard
how
you talk about
I've been to
beaches.
Turks and Caicos. I'm
yeah.
actually going again this fall. I've got a Key West bungalow. Oh,
I just talked to your wife. 4-bedroom on the beach.
What?
The
You got the
private pool.
4-bedroom?
Yes, she did.
it's going
Wow.
to be great.
Sales are up.
Hey, but we need to get the numbers up even more.
That's right.
Don't
Are you going to do the tuck-in?
I'm actually going to do another tuck-in. I did an Elmo tuck-in, and you
You
wouldn't
were the
believe
kids.
it.
Him.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
my kids loved it as well. But Elmo comes into your room, he reads your kids a wonderful bedtime story, and you get the pictures. And I've got it framed on my mantle.
Oh,
and it's just awesome.
Lovely.
So,
I've
love
done
the
it with my
Beaches
kids
product.
too. They do love it. It's
Yeah.
Now,
quite
is
the
there a
memory.
taco truck there?
There is
Taco.
There's
Macaroni.
A new taco
Oh, yeah.
truck. Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Now, South Coast just
sorry,
got a
South
taco
Coast, 'cause
truck.
I was sorry,
Oh,
just
yeah.
there
We're
last
jealous.
week.
Well, we were just there
yes.
right before the taco truck, and that was sad.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. I need to go back now for the tacos.
I can't
So-
believe it.
I know.
Liz, we're so excited. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for being here, for all that
Absolutely.
you've done for Retreat. We're so excited to be hanging out with you guys. And
We're excited.
You're going to be here tonight for opening night?
Of course.
You have your outfit planned?
I do.
Okay, good.
I do.
Yeah.
Are we
Some
going
of
to have a
the-
red carpet and
Some of the ladies
Probably.
yesterday said they have 3 dresses, and they're still
boy.
waiting to decide. I was like, wow.
I can't. I don't need that pressure.
No.
Man.
You guys have it so easy.
Well, we
Red or
try.
blue suit. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah,
we'll see
thank
you
you.
soon.
Liz. We'll see you tonight. Awesome. All right, who we got next?
Up next, we've got MSC Cruises.
Here we
in
go.
the house. Wow. And I don't know that we've met yet. No, we have not. Alston. Christian.
Aaron.
Well,
We're
let's, let's put you on the
Tim.
mic and introduce you to the
Yeah.
whole audience here.
Here, you can go the other way. Flip it back. There we go.
All right, so with our good friends at MSC Cruises, give us your name one more time for the everybody listening, agents, clients out there.
Aaron Douglas.
Aaron Douglas.
Aaron, what do you do with MSC?
I'm the Vice President of Field Sales for USA.
Wow,
Very good.
a legend of MSC.
Yeah.
Big deal. Wow.
Heavy hitter. they
Podcast
say.
just got upgraded.
Yeah.
So in the last hour, we've had Carnival, we've had Virgin, Celebrity, Royal. Tell us what makes MSC unique.
Oh, so many things. So to start off with, we're an international company, so we're a Swiss and Italian-based company.
Yep.
We're the 3rd largest cruise line in the world, but we're number 1 in 3 markets. We're number 1 in Europe.
Wow.
We're number 1 in South America, and
Amazing.
we're number 1 in South Africa. But we're new to the North American market relatively.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've put a really, really large investment.
Wow.
So a lot of people are a little bit unsure,
Yep.
like, are they new?
Yep.
We're not new. We're just new to North America. We've been doing this
Right.
for a long time.
Right.
So some of our basic principles vary a little bit than the
Yeah.
other North American cruise lines.
That's good. You have to be unique, Bill.
You do. You have to be. So one of the features I can give you an example of is our private island. It's an Ocean Key Marine Reserve.
Wow.
We did it as a marine reserve. Have anybody ever been there?
No.
Okay. So one of the things I love about, actually, there's a few things I love about it, but one thing's very unique. We do overnight stays.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
It's very cool. So it's really, really unique, especially to new to cruise.
Yep.
So it kind of gives you a little bit of a sample of like a cruise and a land stay in one.
Yes.
And the other thing that's very unique about it is we're very big on sustainability and keeping the natural state of the island.
Yep.
So it's a little bit more serene and subdued than some of the other private islands.
Yeah.
Lots of space, something for everybody, lots of venues, and at any given time you can find a place by yourself.
Wow.
Nice.
Which is, it's
That's
hard to
amazing.
find in this
That
day and
is.
age,
It
right?
is.
So it's a very different vibe to some of the others. All the private lines are beautiful, don't get me wrong,
Yes.
but ours definitely has a very different
Some aren't.
vibe.
It's okay to say that. We've been to those.
So I had a client recently with MSC, and he sailed in the yacht club. Now tell us about that. He was very excited about it.
Yeah, so Yacht Club is really interesting. Yacht Club, we call it like a ship within a ship experience, right? So with the Yacht Club, it's a luxury it's a luxury product. You get butler service 24/7, a lot of attention to detail, a lot of exclusivity.
Wow.
But again, here one of the benefits of it is you've got the entire ship if you want a little bit more. Because if you've ever sailed on luxury, the attention to detail is amazing.
important.
All the bells and whistles, but it can be a little quiet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
So if you want to go to the casino one night, no problem. And your
That's
butler
great.
will even walk you there.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Perfect.
if you want to go out dancing one night, no problem. And then again, I'm going to come back to our private island. So when you sail in the Yacht Club, you have an exclusive area on the private island.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And to give you an idea of the scale and the exclusivity, it's about maybe 200-ish guests versus the 4,000 to 5,000 on the ship. So it's a lot of exclusivity. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sold. I need to try an MSC ship. I feel like we should all go together.
Yacht Club.
And I want to go to that island.
That's right.
So, Aaron, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for being with us.
It was so nice to meet you guys.
We'll see you tonight, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we've got a couple vendors left.
Yep.
I see.
We've got Scott coming.
Yes, Scott is coming. I see Julie pointing
With
at him,
Hyatt.
but Scott's coming over here.
Here he is, the main man.
Hey.
Here you go, brother. There you go.
World of Hyatt, the inclusive
Look at
collection.
these pants.
I know, look at your-
Wow.
The only reason I'm wearing the pants is because I got to match your guys' style.
That's so good. You look sharp, brother. Good to see you. Well, tell us a little bit. We've heard from a lot of different all-inclusives, but what makes Hyatt all-inclusive collection unique?
It's a good question. I think it really is about having that World of Hyatt, those standards behind what's going on with Hyatt, what's happening with the expansion of many new resorts, some new destinations.
Yes.
Really is what it's all about. So for a long time, it was the AMR collection, as we may know it, with the Secrets brand. It's really all about that brand, right?
Yep.
The Secrets for adults only.
Yes.
Dreams for the families, Breathless for those socially sophisticated adults looking to go with friends or meet new friends.
Yes.
But now with that extra oomph, if you will, of the Hyatt brand behind it, just taking those standards up to the next level.
That's awesome.
It's exciting about that.
I always think about the mattresses, too. It's just that Hyatt different with the mattresses.
Exactly. Yeah. And now we got them across over 100 resorts. Really something for everybody across Mexico.
That's a big deal.
Caribbean, into Europe. Yeah. So, really some good
I've been to
stuff
some
going on.
all-inclusives with some tough mattresses.
Hey.
We need to stay Hyatt
It
collection.
can happen. So you
Had
need
to
to come
see a
and check out ours.
chiropractor.
Exactly.
Well, having to see a chiropractor.
Yeah, that's not what you want from vacation.
No,
Be,
no.
a spa and get that massage. So not
That's
do that
right.
after the vacation.
That's right.
Absolutely. Scott, I feel like this is not your first retreat, is it?
It is not my first retreat
Right.
personally. I've been wearing a different hat at the
That's
time
right.
I was at one,
Yeah.
but second retreat, and this is
How's
just
your
such-
experience this year?
This might have been the busiest trade show I've been to.
Listen, the line to get in. I was like, is this like a Black Friday sale going on?
I'm thinking it was.
I
I
thought,
think they could have lined up at 4 a.m. just to get in. I think is
giving
what
out
was
flat
going on.
screens?
Yeah.
I got to say our bags are really nice.
I saw the bags. Those black ones. Those were sharp.
There was a log jam. I think we may have been causing that.
Yeah,
So
we
I
were
have
right
to
at the
apologize a
entrance,
little
too.
bit. Yeah.
No need to apologize. Yeah.
That's all right, brother. Well, we appreciate you being here on the show, giving a little pitch out there for Hyatt Inclusive
Are you going to be
Collection.
with us tonight?
We absolutely are.
Can't
Looking
wait.
forward to that. Can't wait for the rest.
See you there.
It's going to be it's quite a night.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you, Scott, for
Thank
being with
you.
us.
Thanks,
brother.
everybody.
Always good to see
Appreciate
you.
I love the pants.
And I think that's our final guest.
No.
So
It is not. We've got one more.
I got it.
Dash.
I don't think we can do it. Oh, he's got it right in front of the camera.
He can't. Well, at least wave to everybody.
Just wave to everybody, Josh. We'll inform the people.
We'll talk about. Oh man, we love the good folks.
I got a text from Brady like 30 seconds ago
sorry, I
saying
didn't see it. I
Disney
didn't see
can't Disney can't go on the podcast anymore.
Listen,
So
that's, and probably because of what that other lady said.
yeah, they were like too many NDAs.
Yeah.
Something
Too many
flagged.
NDAs.
Well,
Then
here,
Universal came on and just, oh God.
we're here at Disney's Contemporary Resort. The good folks at Disney Nations, you know them, you love them. They're the brands you love.
Hey,
Disney World.
we're diamond with Disney.
Hey, we're
Again.
diamond again.
Diamond again.
Listen, there's only a few accounts in the nation who are diamonds, so that's a big deal.
I can't believe it.
So,
Hey.
and hey, we're staying here at the lovely Contemporary Resort.
Club level.
Which, listen, it's a great option if you need to run up for a snack, grab a breakfast, you know.
I went to Disneyland last month, and there's just nothing better than a Disney vacation. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel.
That's right.
Listen, we love them. And we love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hopefully you got to see a vendor that you've never heard of before. Stick around and don't miss tonight live broadcast of the opening night event. It's happening at 7
p.m.
on YouTube.
Eastern Standard Time.
Don't
watch that NFC Championship game. Watch us.
Yeah, that's a better choice. We'll see you guys there. Bye.
Thanks for
Bye,
listening.
guys.